Holy Week and Resurrection. It is the story from death to life. This may be the summary of the 5 Gospel stories that we read on the 5 Sundays of Lent. The days of the Holy Week follow the same theme: death, from death to life. Holy Week describes Jesus' struggle with Satan in the 3 temptations in the desert, a struggle to which all of us are exposed. The temptation of Jesus is a reflection of the opposition between sin and grace, the opposition between death and life. We are challenged to identify ourselves with Jesus, who is life, our life. Holy Week gives us a foresight into the future of our life struggles. Transfiguration of Jesus is the story of God shining through the body of Jesus, the Word incarnate, shining through the body of Jesus through His flesh, His person. This same body would later be exposed to flogging, crucifixion, insult, and death. This is the death that leads to life. Evil or Satan promises, but falsely, to bring life, which eventually ends with death. Holy Week brings us to the theological conversation between Jesus and the Samaritan woman at the well. It was at that moment when the Samaritan woman, a sinner, accepted the truth about her life, her false or evil marriages, and confessed it before Jesus and her neighborhood that she received life and life. We come therefore, let us come therefore to the well of life and be reminded of the Holy Spirit given to us through the waters of baptism. Holy Week is another reflection on the opposition between life and death, sin and forgiveness, truth and deception, as reflected in the story of the cure of the man born blind. We are put to the position of choosing, like the blind man, whether to walk in darkness and contribute to the sin of the world, or to stand with Christ against the power that seeks to destroy life. Finally, Holy Week, which we celebrates the raising of Lazarus from death to life. The theological conversation between Martha and Jesus leads to the resurrection of Lazarus. Strange but true, even in death, Lazarus obeys. Lazarus is freed from sin, evil, death, from anything that holds him captive. The resurrection of Christ invites us to resurrect like Lazarus from death to life, from sin to forgiveness like the Samaritan woman, and from darkness to light. May the risen Christ bless all of us. And even now I greet you, Happy Easter.